Speak fast. I don't have all day.
Alright, at any rate, I had an unfortunate conversation yesterday. An unfortunate conversation with a Nazi, white sort of supremacist Holocaust denier. And
the official reported missing last week was found with his mistress trying to leave the island. The resulting clash between the official's wife and his mistress left 7 bystanders injured. The official is reported missing again.
Okay. Anyway. So I had this conversation with this guy, and it was bizarre. It was like talking to someone, you know, from 1939, from Hitler's staff. And in all honesty, yeah, it got me really angry, because, you know, I'm the kind of guy that tries to see, you know, the good in people and tries to see the best in people, and believes that you know, for the most part, we're all good, you know, caring human beings. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, you know, we're all you know, good people and so on and so forth. I know there's, you know, evil in the world out there, but the overwhelming majority of people are good people. And while talking to this guy, I just felt to myself that, you know, some people there are no hope for. Like, I just don't understand how someone can sit here and try and deny the Holocaust to me. Like, sit here and tell me the Holocaust never happened, when, you know, no reputable historian, not a single one, is gonna say that, you know, the Holocaust didn't happen.
I don't have all day.
How is my president doing all the way over here? Yeah, not a single one. Because there's no evidence to warrant such a ridiculous claim. He's sitting here trying to tell me, well, you know, the gas chambers didn't, you know, they leave blue stains on stuff, and there was no blue stains. And I'm telling him, you know, the gas chambers weren't where most of the killing happened. Most of the Jews were, like, rounded up before, you know, 44, and you know, before the concentration camps were really established. Most of the Jews had already been rounded up and shot in the head. I mean, in Russia alone, like, I can't remember if it was Kiev or if it was Minsk, where Nazi soldiers and Nazi officers rounded up something like, you know, 30,000 Jews and just took them out into a ditch, and then they laid them head to feet, you know, all along the road in this ditch, and then one of the officers would walk along the ditch with a Russian machine pistol and shoot, you know, just fire bursts into this ditch, killing people, and then they would lie the next row in, and you know, and then do the same. They would lie the next row on top of the dead and do the same and shoot them all. And apparently, you know, from this account that I read, there was a little girl with them, and, you know, the little girl yelled out, you know, what are you doing? Don't do this to me. I'm only a child. And then, of course, the Nazi officer proceeded to throw her into the ditch and kill her. And someone who is gonna sit here and tell me that didn't happen is seriously deluded and seriously messed up. And then he goes on to tell me, hold on.
Hola, sweet senoritas. Your favorite radio host, Juanito, is here. Looks like the enemies of El Presidente are targeting our colleagues in the Tropico media. Well, I have a message for these guys. Come get me if you can. You can't stop the signal, baby. You can't stop TNT.
Yes, quite. Anyway. And then he's going on and telling me how he hates all these different people, how apparently the Chinese are subhuman and they're evil, and the gypsies are evil bastards, and they're all terrible people that want to kill everybody that they see, and so on and so forth. Then he's just spewing this hate and hate and hate and hate. And I told him that that's what's wrong with your doctrine. That's what's wrong with your ideology, is that it's based, one is not, it's based on stuff that just isn't true, and then it's based on hate. You can't have a sustainable thought process that is just based on hate for everything and everyone that isn't like you. And then he tells me that racism is natural, and I tell him that's bullshit, because human species used to be the same quote-unquote race, because 7 million years ago we all originated in Africa. And then roughly as time went on, we migrated to all the other continents, and then as we settle in those other continents, the environment of said continents sort of changed the skin color, and then the rest is history. So how can racism be natural if we were all at one point the same race? And then he tells me that is bullshit, because apparently that whole ideology, or that whole scientific fact is not true, and it's bullshit, that we all apparently just sprung up in all the other different continents in the world. And I'm telling them that that's not true, because there's no evidence to prove as such. And I mean, you're not going to find 7 million year old human skeletons in other continents besides Africa.
Presidente for his remarkable 30 years of leadership. This is truly quite an accomplishment for any world leader.
Yes. Anyway, so I got angry about this, and I was supposed to be doing work yesterday, but I ended up having this stupid conversation. This is why I don't argue with people over the internet. I got sucked into it, and now I'm all pissed off about it, and all bothered about it, that someone with such a backwards thinking still exists in the world. And I was supposed to get some work done yesterday, and I didn't, because I was talking to this douchebag. But hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't these rebels give it up? They always want to attack the gold mine. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it. But I posted a status on my Facebook about this whole thing, so some people already know, what I'm rambling about a little bit at least. And if you want to add me on Facebook, there it is. There's the name right there. But also for this whole browser in Steam is great. Anyway, I posted this status on Facebook, and here we go, talking with a dude who denies the Holocaust. And you should all add me on Facebook, because we have a lot of fun on Facebook. Hold on, here we go. And there was one quote, then I quoted the guy right below it. I said, epic quote from this dude: "America is broken." I was telling him about how the American governmental system is broken and is in desperate need of reform and change. And he says, "America is broken because the Jewish communist spics." And then I gotta quote one of the guys who left me a message here. Here we go. From Cameron Mussolini, Fairtag. He says, "Maybe this guy is right, though. Perhaps 6 million people decided to disappear and help out the Illuminati communist Mexi Jews, while Hitler mended small animals and fed the poor in his fun camps, all while fighting the vigilant battle against the evil Allies and the crazed Soviets who sought to oppress their beautiful free culture that they had raised." Or maybe this guy's just an idiot. And I think that quote kind of sums up things rather nicely. So anyway, I think I'm going to stop talking about it for now. So, that's that. That was my adventure talking to a Holocaust denier, and it was just a colossal waste of time, and I regret it. I regret now every second of it. I gotta set up a bunch of tourist attractions now that I have the money to do so. Why can't I build it here?